After a trailer revealed Death Stranding's launch date, the game's official page has shared even more details. In Death Stranding, players can't die because if players fall into combat, they will be sent to an upside-down realm where they will need to find a way back to the living. The game will also feature a synchronous multiplayer, allowing the players to share supplies and safe houses and walk in the footsteps of fellow couriers. The page also says that killing enemies is almost never the solution and that every death bears a consequence. 343 Industries recently hosted an hour-long live stream to show off the Halo Reach running on PC. The version shown was running on Steam and is still considered an early build, with the UI obviously needing tweaking. 343 also promised that the PC version will have an FOV sliders and lots of other customizable settings. A blog post published after the stream also did confirm that the game will have dedicated server support for both the campaign co-op and multiplayer. No definite date on a public test yet, but 343 says it will be pretty soon. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night will get a second playable character as a free DLC after the launch. The character is named Zangitsu, a samurai demon hunter with an unchangeable tears for vengeance. As if that wasn't cool enough, Zangitsu will also be voiced by none other than David Hayter, the voice behind the Metal Gear Solid Snake. A third playable character is also the works on creator Yuji Igarashi says there's no way the fans would be able to guess just who it will be, and Bloodstained Ritual of the Night launches, that would be by June 18th. Again, take note on your calendar, that would be by June 18th, that it will be launching for Ritual Night.
So the burden falls on me after all. If we are to come to an understanding, this is how we do it. I will cut down all demons.
Iron Maiden has filed for trademark infringement charges against 3D Realms, developer of the first-person shooter The Iron Maiden. The suit claims that the logo and game title can cause confusion due to the appearance, sound, and overall commercial impression. It also alleges that the game's character, Shelly Harrison, is based on a band member, Steph Harris, and that the game's skull icon is based on the mascot Eddie. 3D Real says they're waiting for the official notice of the lawsuit and will make a necessary decision at the appropriate time. Superhat team, the developers behind Superhat VR, has revealed that the game's launch on a new Oculus Quest has resulted in 300% more sales compared to its launch on the Oculus Rift. It's also their most successful VR launch to date, earning the highest first day sales so far. And to celebrate the feat, that has released a new live action trailer that makes you realize just how silly you look like while playing the game. Quest has proven to be really popular with VR enthusiasts, especially because of the theaterless experience that it provides. Although Square Enix was already planning on officially revealing their upcoming Avengers game, the E3 Coliseum website leaked a few details about the game when it posted a description for the game. It said, guys, that the game will feature both single player and also cooperative gameplay, and that players will be able to customize their heroes and combine their powers. Co-op will be up to 4 players, and seems like it will be drop in and drop out. And this information has since been removed, but not before screenshots could be taken.
The world will always need heroes. We just need to reassemble.
Saber Interactive has announced that it will be releasing a remastered version of the 2009 Ghostbusters video game later on this year. The original game featured the voices of the original cast from the movies and was even considered a fan favorite. The remaster will also feature revamped cutscenes, rendered in 4K HD thanks to Sherlock, and producer Matt McKnight said that all of the in-game videos and even the cutscenes were found on a hard drive in storage from one of the original creators. The remaster is set to arrive later on this year, but there is no official announcement as of yet.
Now she calls my name. Lock the exits! Don't let him stay with her. Hit him with fire.
Sumo Digital has released a brand new update for Crackdown 3 called the Extra Edition. The free update aims to give the players a greater sense of creative freedom both in the single player campaign and the Wrecking Zone multiplayer mode. A new menu called Keys to the City has been added that gives the players different options and cheats to access overpowered abilities and to even manipulate the game world. Meanwhile, Wrecking Zone received a brand new progression system that provides about 100 years worth of unlockable vanity items.
But that's not all. Competing in Wrecking Zone now earns agency points that unlock 100 tiers of vanity items. Customize your agent, armor, and weapons any way you like. Oh yeah, if you ask me, justice never looked better.
Behavior Interactive has relaunched its asymmetric multiplayer FPS Death Garden with the game's latest update. The game is now called Death Garden Blood Harvest and features a new and darker art style as well as persistent progression. Those who already own the game will get 2 free copies to give to friends, while the game itself has received a permanent price cut. If that wasn't enough to convince you to buy, the game is free to try and is discounted further for the weekend. So you can try out for the game, guys. It will be available free to try further for the weekend. Saga and Ryuga Gotoku Studio have partnered up with Escape Room LA to promote Judgment in Los Angeles. A special escape room will be set up with elements from the upcoming game and will also get to feature a newly recorded dialogue from the English voice cast. The experience lasts around 60 minutes and will involve like 12 players collecting clues, tracking down the suspects, and cracking the case before the time runs out. The Judgment Escape Room will run from June 30th up until July 13th. Again, that would be by June 30th up until July 13th. Judgment will also be launching on June 25th for PlayStation 4. Microsoft has announced that they intend to make their first party PC titles available on multiple stores. This should be a good news for those who like to keep most of their games on a single launcher. To start off, we have the Age of Empires 1 to 3 Definitive Editions and Gears 5 are all coming to Steam. This, however, doesn't mean that Microsoft is abandoning their very own store. In fact, the Microsoft Store will play a big part in the company's plans to bring the Xbox Game Pass to PC. Microsoft just wants to give the players the power to choose where to get their games, which is another good thing. Today's feature deal is a sports team baseball sim game, Out to the Park Baseball 18 from Out to the Park Developments. Get the game right now at the best price of €0 and 85 cents. As compared to its Steam price, retails about €19 and 99 cents. Get this game today through our trusted store and save up 95% on your CDK purchase. Guys, we have more deals available for you. Simply type in the command exclamation mark in our Twitch chat right now. Head over to allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices so you guys can start saving more. The endgame DLC of Warhammer Vermintide 2 called Winds of Magic will be arriving this August. This will come with new enemies as well as challenges. An open beta for this is now available. You can sign up for it on the game's official site. In the Winds of Magic, you will have to put a stop to the plans of the ferocious beastman who has come to the Rakeland trying to claim a meteor that they can use as a hearthstone. This DLC will also increase the current level cap as well as add brand new weapons. Dying Light 2 will be getting a little boost from Square Enix when it comes to distribution in the Americas. The game is actually published by Techland, but Square Enix has signed on to help in the publishings, even adding the game to their E3 showcase. Though the extent of the partnership is not clear, most probably Square Enix will help in marketing, making platform holders, manufacturing physical editions, and the like. To see more Dying Light 2, Square Enix schedule in E3 will be on June 10, Monday. Xbox head Phil Spencer shared an exciting tweet saying that they will be featuring 14 first-party Xbox Game Studio titles this coming E3. As they are one of the biggest attendees of E3 this year, they did promise a big and exciting event. Two of the confirmed titles that we'll be seeing are Gears 5 and Halo Infinite. Some rumored projects have been circulating as well, like Fable 4. Hopefully, we'll get to see some multi platform games in the first two. Campaign gameplay director Jacob Minkoff confirmed that the United Call of Duty Modern Warfare won't be having zombies. And he said that the game is stylized to be a graphic novel with a superhero experience, and that they are creating an authentic, realistic feeling world. Having zombies in the game will just compromise the feeling of playing in a world that feels realistic and authentic. He added, the game will instead concentrate on the conflicts of today. The piratical multiplayer adventure of Rare called Sea of Thieves is getting a tabletop RPG, all thanks to Mongoose Publishing. According to Mongoose, the Sea of Thieves role playing game will offer a grand adventure, mighty sea battles, and glory of the pirate life. There will be treasure to find, guests to finish, undead crew to tackle, and so much more. This will come in a pretty package and will cost around £60. Pre-orders are now available, and the physical game will be available in October. A new Darksiders game will be revealed by THQ Nordic in the coming Darksiders panel. Will be happening on June 13, which is a Thursday at E3 2019. The discussion is said to revolve around how the game has been conceived and what the future holds for it. It has also been said that the game will be taking the franchise in a fresh direction. An earlier leak said that the new name of the game is Darksiders Genesis, and that it will be different from the traditional gameplay of the previous games. One of the writers of Fallout New Vegas, named Chris Avalon, explained the abrupt ending of the game. The original plan was that after players finish the game, they should be able to roam around the wasteland and still be able to fight random encounters. The problem was that the plan was there, but very little work went into it. Thus, the ending that we have now. Plans of adding the endgame continuation via DLC had been raised, but they are fearing that it will cause bugs in the game itself. A new video trailer has been shared saying that the cadence of Hyrule Hyrule Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda will be launching in June. Previous to this, a leak had announced that the game will be launching on May 30th, but that date came and went and the game did not launch. The release window seen in the Nintendo Indie Showcase was actually spring of 2019, which means that there is a little more time to wait. We could potentially see this game in Nintendo E3 as well. Rumors have been circulating that George R. Martin is working on an unannounced game for Sekiro developer From Software. Modern Tiki GP was able to find a folder in the Sekiro material configuration files, which is labeled GR, and was believed to be information about Great Rune, which is the code name for the upcoming game from Software. Of course, having the letters GR is not really a solid confirmation that all of this is true. We would have to wait a little while longer for official announcements. Koei Tecmo has announced that the Coming of the Dead or Alive 6 Deluxe Edition will bring a deluxe costume set, which is a range of sexy costumes for the characters in the game. The set will come with 25 costumes, with one for almost all of the characters in the game. This DLC was originally a part of the deluxe edition, but is now available as a full bundle for PC. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are also available. This will cost you around $34.99. The individual items are also available in Xbox One, which is at $1.99 each. The Kingdom franchise has been bought by the indie publisher Raw Fury for an undisclosed amount. The Kingdom franchise had been the first building simulation game that was published by Raw Fury, which had two sequels selling over 4 million copies. After working for such a long time, the Kingdom creator Thomas Vandenberg decided to retire from the game and go on new projects. Raw Fury now plans to have more updates, expansions, new platforms, and new games for the game, even having a roadmap posted. Today's feature deal is a sci-fi action shooter third-person game, arcade game, Zombie Army Trilogy from Rebellion. Get the game right now at the best price of €3.28 only, as compared to its Steam price of €41.99. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 96% in your CDK purchase. We have more deals for you. Just type !deal in the stream chat now. Head over to allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices and to save more.